Ciao TheParallel here and welcome back to my channel. Finally, we have details on FLAMPE stage. I gathered all the information and I was waiting for today to release it because I was waiting for possible people to time travel and look for the information, but in the end I did that myself, and now I finally know how many points FLAMPE gives and what she actually does and all the information. So let's break it down together. So first of all, here's the image that I gathered myself. Basically there's two different islands. One's gonna be for against Luffy, one's gonna be against it's both against FLAMPE, but once it's for Team Luffy and one's for Team Katakuri. It specifies it. So it says obtainable points Katakuri team. The one on the left said obtainable points Luffy team, and it gives 50 points, so the exact same as 60 stamina, but for 30 stamina consumption. So that's really good. The difference is you can only play these 30 minutes per day and only once. And the good news is though that it starts the moment you do the first run, like the old Turtle Islands or I don't know, Kola Islands, things like those. So yeah, the moment you start your first run, you pop in, start it, and boom, the timer starts. So you want to gather the fastest team possible, and also you want to know what the event does. Well, you're in the right place because that's what we're going to do right now. So let me hide this image real quick. I have here a note for the event starts, like when it begins, and also the full breakdown. So the event begins May 31st, 19 PST, like Pacific Standard Time, and ends June 1st, 19 PST. If you are in the Europe zone, like me, I'm in Italy, it's June 1st at 4 AM, basically. So let's say tomorrow morning, basically, June 1st when you wake up, to June 2nd until you go down to bed. I advise you do this when you know that you have 30 minutes of free time and you can just sit down and focus on this alone. Like, don't do anything else at the moment you do this, because this little 37 event can really save your ranking. It can really be key to your victory for this ranking. So the important part, the breakdown. Here is all written. You're also gonna find it in the comments, but to be completionists, we're gonna go through it together. So stage 1, you just enter. There's no preemptive, and there's 5 mobs of different colors. You don't care really about their HP, so mainly you would want to go through them with a special attack. Stage 2, 5 mobs of different colors, and you're gonna get a preemptive. Why is this important that you get preemptive? Well, first, because it consumes your time, and second, because specials like Kid, Color Kid specials, are not gonna be helpful for this, because if you pop it on stage 1, when you enter stage 2, the preemptive is gonna make it run out of time, basically, so it's not gonna pop anymore. So Color Kid is definitely not suggested in my opinion for this, because you're gonna have a preemptive on stage 2 and stage 3. So yeah, it's really annoying. You could pop him on stage 3 and kill 3 and 4, but stage 3 units have a very high defense, and I do not know if Color Kid is capable of killing them, or if you just need a fixed damage dealer. So I have no way to test this, and I don't want to test this, because in case I feel like slow down a run, that can really hurt me. So yeah, take it at your own risk, but I definitely do not suggest taking the Color Kid just for this. So stage 2, you have this preemptive, and you're gonna have a 3 turns Captain's Bind and 3 turns of Despair. Obviously that means you need full sockets, but full sockets alone are gonna make it like easy. You can just go through, and still it's just 5 mobs of different colors and they do nothing like in particular. Stage 3, 5 homies, and they have a preemptive. They're gonna increase their defense like a lot. I don't know how much, but it's insane, and they're low HP, so basically they're kind of like turtles. And yeah, mainly I suggest you take an AoE fixed damage dealer, so like Area of Effect, like that kills everyone, like I don't know, Rare Recruit Vista. Stage 4, it's gonna be 5 mobs of different colors, and again they do nothing, just gotta clear. And then boss stages, FLAMPE plus 2 mobs, and FLAMPE knows how to be annoying. So she has 3 million HP, that's 4200 attack every turn, but you don't really concern yourself with that because you don't want her to attack. Like, you want to enter and clear, because you need to do these runs fast as hell. Like, including loading times, ideally you want your runs to last like 1 minute 30 seconds, 2 minutes top, because you want to do as many as possible. So yeah, basically you want them to be 2 minutes, so you can do like 15 runs, squeeze in at 30 stamina. That's much better than the 60 stamina. So yeah, Like for me, it wouldn't even be like using a gem. It would just be normal stamina. That would be amazing. But anyway, Flambe as a preemptive, she can be annoying. Like I said, she has a 99 turns long, one perfect hit barrier. So that alone kinda discourages a lot of teams that can just bring in a AoE nuker like Shiki. He would have been so good for this. But she's annoying. Like, you're like, well, just use Shiki low. Wait a second. So she has also height sound effects for 2 turns, like the one that you don't see the perfect timing anymore, or you don't hear. No, actually you hear the sound, but you don't see the perfect animation anymore. And anti-delay for 99 turns. Well, we don't care about that. Only if you have like conditional boosters and stuff. 1 turn paralysis. So she's just annoying. And also shuffle all the orbs to block. Important. This is the most important part. You have it right here. Special interrupt. If you activate a special that inflicts damage, she's gonna inflict 10 turns of paralysis and rewind all specials by 10 turns. The 10 turns of paralysis alone would have been enough, but rewind all specials by 10 turns, that is so annoying. But yeah, so she knows how to how to annoy you. So basically, yeah, you really can, like, I tried to think about it. I was like, okay, you enter with low, you do low special, and then maybe with Shiki you can clear, or somebody that ignores the barrier, but nobody does that much because she also has 2 mobs with her, right? So nobody's gonna do 3 meal, kill her, the 2 mobs, and not trigger the special interrupt. So you really gotta clear her the old-fashioned way, like you gotta attack and kill her, which is still doable and manageable, but you gotta go through with the 1 turn paralysis. It's 2 turns, but you enter and then it goes down to 1, right? So it's the 1 turn paralysis, the sound effects hide. You don't really care about it, but yeah, the sound effects and also the shuffle orbs to block. So how do we do this? I made a list of all the useful units. Again, I'm gonna link it in the comments, or if I make a Reddit post, it's gonna be on the Reddit, of units that can be helpful for stage 5 specifically. Stage 3, I just typed, hey, fixed damage dealers AoE. Just go on the OPTC database. There's literally fixed damage dealer and AoE damage dealers. You pop both things, and you're gonna have the list of all the units that you can use. It's just super simple, please. And here I made this list, and what they do, like if one does just paralysis sound effect, it's gonna pop. Also, if it's on the sailor ability, which is the best option in my opinion, because you don't have to trigger a special. You enter, she paralyzes you, sound effects removal, and you just will automatically remove them with the sailor ability, which is the best thing ever. Sadly, there's no sailor ability that when you receive block groups, you're just going to automatically change them to matching. There might be a support ability, but I couldn't find anything. I don't even know if they're live on global right now, especially for most people. It would be hard to have him. So for block ups, just bring somebody that matches them. The best unit is clearly limited recruit Bonnie, because she does it all in one special, but obviously not most people are going to have her. In fact, I don't. And also, the better units are, in my opinion, Rare Recruit Squardo, yeah, you hear me right, once his max limit broken, because on Sailor ability, he removes both paralysis and sound effect debuff. So you just enter, you receive the debuffs. You don't even have to click anything on him. You're just gonna have them, just like that, removed. And also Rare Recruit Suru, she does the same thing. Like on Rare Recruit Suru on Sailor ability, she has both of them, but you got a max limit breaker, obviously. So yeah, there's also units that on limit break have one thing and then they can do the other with the special. So yeah, here's the whole list. I'm just gonna type it in the comment. Don't worry. Like, at least the units, because I think this formatting is not gonna really work. I made it super simple. I could make it on Excel, I guess, but whatever. Like, this is this is fine for the video. And also, I have a list down here of sound effect sailors. Let's see if I can, yeah, sound effect sailors. It's not really important. Like, I'm gonna type this in the comments too. It's not super important. Like, people that just have a sailor ability that removes sound effects, so you might put them in, and maybe they do something else for you that helps the team out. Like, I don't know. Like, Rare Recruit Left Fate is gonna make block orbs not be blocking anymore, so that should help anyway. Because Flambe just has 3 million. It's not that insane. So yeah. Now, the one team I came up with. Why just one team? Well, basically because last time, even though I made a freak ton of teams, in the end, most people were contacting me privately, PMs, Discord, anything else, just about the Snakeman team. Why so? Well, because most people pulled, and they all went for the guaranteed Snakeman. So I prepared a team specifically for Snakeman. If you need extra help, though, I'm not just gonna leave you hanging. In the description, there is a link for my Discord. You can easily enter and ask me personally anything you want. There's also gonna be a channel called Team Building, and you can just enter there and be like, hey Para, here's my box, can you help me? And I'm gonna help you more than gladly to help, so don't worry at all. So let's go into teams, and I'll also explain the reasoning why. So double Snakeman, obviously, because he's boosted, so that it's gonna be no problem at all. So we have Treasure Mode Anno, just room clear, so you can just bring anybody else that does AoE, a good amount of AoE damage. Red Recruit Squardo, because both these sailor abilities are gonna work very well for me, and he's Psy, because Flambe, I didn't write it. Nice. Well, she should be Psy or Int. No, no, nice. I didn't write the most important thing. But anyway, Squardo, I'm pretty sure she's Int. That's why. But yeah, they are really good because one clears a room. Squardo, without popping the special, removes sound effects and removes the freaking paralysis alone. Katakuri is just a block orb changer, but he's also boosted 1.5. That's why I'm bringing him. And also there's 6+ low is just a fixed AoE damage dealer. Just Vista is fine. So as an example, with this team, what would I do? Enter stage 1, I pop Anno, stage 1. Or stage 2, it's just like irrelevant. One of the two stages I clear normally. Stage 3, I pop low. Stage 4, again, you gotta clear normally. You enter stage 5, Squardo does the job. Or stage 4, you can even pop like pop the true Snakemans actually. Stage 4. So let's redo it. Stage 1, NL. Stage 2, clear normally. Stage 3, low, and you just clear. Stage 4, double Snakeman and clear. Stage 5, Katakuri special and clear. Because when you enter stage 5, Squardo Sailor is gonna pop, and you're not gonna take the paralysis and the sound effect. If by the time the event launches, I'm gonna find a better team, I'm gonna discuss obviously with the people. Now that I put the information out, more people can think about it and make better teams. I'm gonna obviously see what I can do. It would be ideal if there's somebody like similar to Squardo, at least it just removes the paralysis and not the sound effect necessarily, and it does AoE damage. That would be really ideal. I don't know if I typed any of these units out. Recruit Bolero, Recruit Vanda, Tsuru, and Squardo are the only ones I typed here that have a sailor that removes paralysis, so I don't think so. I don't think there's such a unit, but I will look into it better, post it in the comment if in case there's a better team, obviously. But yeah, as of right now, this works really good. You could technically change the leaders to whatever you want, like even the normal G4 or other things. The leaders are just there because they're boosted like this Snakeman, so it's gonna be easier. But normally you legit can do whatever you want to this. It's not hard as a stage. You just want to do it super fast. You want to be able to squeeze in like the 15 runs. 15 runs is really your goal here. You could do better, but like realistically with the loading times, 15 runs sounds the normal. But yeah, I think in the end this is it, guys. Let me know what you think about this. In the end, I wish I could like help you more with this stage, but sadly there's not much information out there on this stage. Like a lot of people, even back on JP, they would have preferred obviously to just play it. It was just a one chance. I think maybe for them it was even harder. They didn't even have the ability to study at their own pace. So yeah, there's a information wise it's so detailed, but like I couldn't find like various teams, different strategies and stuff like that. It's really hard. So yeah, if I can do something more, I'm gonna update it eventually in the comments, or make an extra video, I guess, if it's really needed. But I don't think so. Like in the end, you have all the information. If anything, you can also come up with a team yourself, because I also put all the useful units that are needed for this. So yeah, really appreciate it. Best of luck with the event to you guys. I'm personally top 500 on both of them right now. I'm like super chill. It's really easy, honestly. After getting all the information, I got a lot of like help from all the community, and yeah, I found the best teams possible. You find them on my YouTube. You can go check them out. And yeah, very appreciated. Best of luck to you too. Best of luck with extra pulls if you do them. I think I will personally. I really want that Katakuri, so hopefully I get him. But yeah, very appreciated, guys. Please consider subscribing if this video helped you, or the past video helped you a lot. So yeah, very appreciated. Thank you. Bye bye. See you next time. Ciao ciao.